James Kirtley, that's a terrific win tonight, almost a complete T20 performance, really.
We're getting there. We're striving for it, that is for sure. So, look, we've got lads at the moment sticking up their hands. We talked about wanting match winners, and we're seeing this on a regular occasion so far. So that's really pleasing to see. But for me, it's the little bits that are going on, the energy off the ball, Ravi diving in, taking runs like that when we probably needed 10 to win or so with 6 over to spare. So we're playing at an intensity that we want to play at, and I think it's those little signs for me that show that this team's knitting together well and respecting the little things that make this team work.
How impressive as well, because the first 2 games you were without your skipper, and that must have been a massive blow to lose him so close to the tournament starting.
Yeah, I mean the last ball in practice, but I think it just shows the strength and depth, and to be able to call upon someone like CJ to captain the team with his vast experience and international experience is a real luxury. And sometimes you have to sort of pinch yourself. As a coach, you are inheriting a side that's got incredible amounts of ability, skill, talent and experience, and there's half a dozen lads probably in this side that could lead it, but it was very important for me that CJ did it in Luke's absence.
And does that give you an opportunity as well to give opportunities to the likes of young Archie Lennon?
It's the perfect ground for developing young players, that you surround them with good established players, role models that allow these young players that we've got, who are again extremely talented, to develop. And we might look back at the end of this season and people will be trying to define success, and actually for me, seeing these young lads, Dan, Jamie Coles, Archie, Henry, Jamie, Jack, you just keep going, but we have to be able to bring them into a safe environment, and that means we need players of the calibre that we've got in especially in this side.
Could we talk a bit about Phil Salt, because the first 2 games, it wasn't his night tonight, but 77, 72. He hadn't played any cricket as well. These were his first games, James.
No, I think it's his first games, and I just he got recognised by England last year. He scored 100 against Ireland, and we've got a better Phil Salt now. So he's a better player than when he was recognised, and I really feel that he's ready to play. And he's shown the class that's required, and he said to me he wanted to play match-winning innings. He wanted to see games home, and he's done exactly what he wanted to do, and I can't be more pleased for him. But as I say, I believe England have got a more improved version. I said he was already recognised. He'd already been called up into the squad a year or so ago, but I'm seeing an even better version.
And that improvement, James, does that come from his time at Sussex, or the fact that he's going away to tournaments like the Big Bash?
Look, he gets experiences around the world, but what we've tried to do here is provide the best environment to allow him to perform. And I said it, in the lead up to this. That's what I feel. My major role is to try and give our players the best possible chance to win games of cricket. Whether that's Delray walking in as he did this evening and hitting the second ball for 6, that's success. That's what we do, and hopefully Salty keeps going on as he has done, and I'm sure he will, and will get the recognition that he deserves.